good afternoon, good evening. I am here today with my friend, the Cosori Jewel Blaze with the huge Grand Zone draw. What I'm going to be doing today is we've got a football match coming up. So when we have a football match and we're hosting, mums and dads tend to do some baking and things to sell, just to raise money for the club. So I have offered to make some sausage rolls for just so there's a bit of a savoury option, because I would always go for savoury over sweet. So yeah, it's just nice that there's a little bit of an option. So I'm going to show you what we're going to make. We're not just going to do bog standard sausage rolls. I'm going to show you some different recipes and make them a little bit festive, I think. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use for our first sausage roll. I've just brought the Just Roll short crust pastry. That's already made, ready to roll, just because it's actually cheaper. By the time you get a block of butter, it works out quite pricey. Also going to use some bacon, a bit of brie, and I got some Tesco sausage meat. And then I've got flour for dusting. So let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to just cut open my sausage meat. I've got hat hair at the moment. We're having Storm Bert at the moment. We've got snow on the ground and Storm Bert's on his way. So I've been out this morning in my little bobble hat. Right, so that's that in there. I'm going to just use a couple of rashers of bacon. I'm going to leave the fat on, I'm not going to bother trimming. Right, so I am going to chop this, not too small, but diced, I suppose you would say, maybe. I've not done this recipe before, so trial and error. But I've made lots of sausage rolls before, so, and like I always say, this is the sort of cook I am. I think, oh yeah, I'll try that in there. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it'll still taste nice, but maybe not look as it should. Ben will be watching this thinking, why isn't she using the really good knife? Right. All sanitised, guys, don't worry. Right, now I'm going to get some of this brie. Are you a skin on or a skin off type of person? I'm a skin off. I think Dad eats it skin on, and I want to say Ben does if he eats brie. It's not very often Ben eats brie. And I think also Jimmy, I call him Jim Jam. I think he is a skin on. Do you know what? That's really thin, so that's fine. It's just the bit around the edges I find can be a bit thick and kind of puts me off a little bit. Whoops. Now, yes, you do want to taste it, but I do also want it to be quite subtle, because that's my plan. I don't know why. That's right, put that in there. You could use any cheese. I'm using brie because 1, bacon and brie goes really nicely together, and 2, because I love brie and it just gave me an excuse to buy a block of brie. Because honestly, I would just keep going to the fridge, cutting off a chunk of brie and eating it, and it's not the best thing to do, is it? But I am going to have a chunk in a minute. Obviously, you always need a bit of salt and pepper, don't you? Now, this is what I've got so far. So there's my sausage meat, my bacon, my brie, salt and pepper. So I'm just going to combine that all now. Do you know what? I was going to use a fork, but I'm going to use my hands. These ones are not actually going to be going to the football. These ones are going to be going in the freezer for us for Christmas, because like I say, I have not made this recipe before, so I just want to try it out first But we will eat these, me and the kids, at Christmas. We'll have like a bit of a buffet at Christmas Eve and things. And New Year's Eve they like a picky buffet tea. It's just us, but I tell you what though, oh, this is freezing! Right, now I've got all that combined, I'm just going to wash my hands, tidy up and get the pastry out. Right, I feel like I've been doing headless trace recording again, so I've got Josh to hold the camera for me. So in here I have combined and mixed up salt, pepper, some brie, bacon and my sausage meat. I've only used half the pastry because I'm going to use the other half for the other mixture. So what I'm going to do now is I've just rolled half that pastry out. I'm going to put some sausage meat down, and then I think I'm just going to fold over, crimp down and then do the same here.
Oh yeah, it's going to be so good.
I'm going to take, it's cold. I'm going to take, now these are going to be cut down, these sausage rolls. They're not going to stay as a whole. I might save a bit of this mixture for, you know, Christmas Day, George. I do like the stuffing balls made of sausage meat as well.
Yeah.
Just pushing it in there. And then going to, should have pushed it over that way a little bit more.
Maybe squeeze it in so it's a bit thinner, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm on about.
No, it's good. And then just crimp it. You're quite a good cook, aren't you, George?
Mm.
You can cook a few things, can't you now? You've made Mexican before, haven't you? Do you remember? Cyprus, you made, was it tacos?
No.
You can cook a bacon sandwich, can't you?
Bacon sandwich. Maybe I could do a burger.
You can do scrambled egg. And then I'm going to use this and I'm just going to cut alongside that bit there. It's just easier, isn't it?
I can cook burgers as well, remember?
Yeah, you help sometimes in the kitchen, don't you? Emily's the Yorkshire pudding queen, isn't she? Oh, you help on the barbecue actually with Dad, don't you?
Yeah.
You like doing the barbecue. Now I'm just going to seal this down, make sure it is all
I don't know if you're going to be able to have a barbecue in this weather.
nice and sealed. No, but Christmas Day we normally put our meat on the barbecue, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you even know that? Because you're normally too busy playing with your new stuff
Sometimes
to know what's going on
I
in the
hear
kitchen.
Dad saying, I'm going to go put it on the barbie now.
Oh, do you? Yeah, Dad always puts it on the barbie, doesn't he? Mummy and Daddy actually cook roast dinners together, don't we? On Christmas Day, I mean.
Don't know if we can do it this Christmas, you never know.
Well, you'd have to have very long arms.
I mean, us,
I was going to say.
because it's a bit snowy out there.
It is, isn't it? Right, okay, so that is all crimped. I might just...
You got to put the slices in the top as well.
Yes, well done, I do. Let's give it a nice little... I like doing things like this. I think it just finishes things off, doesn't it?
It's the finishing touch.
It is, George.
I mean,
It's
that's
the
just putting it in
finishing
the...
touch.
It's just putting it in the whatever you're going to cook it with, I don't know.
So I'm just
Puts it in
going
a
to
whole
make a
nother
little
look.
mark.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
that's
that's
good.
about even, yeah? Maybe that one, but then I'm just going to...
Cut a bit in. Oh, so that's quite deep down.
Yeah, well, I've hit a bit of bacon there, haven't I?
Oh, what happened there? What are you doing there? Oh, you're doing little bits.
Yeah. People might be shouting, cut it after! It's up to you, do what you want.
I've cut it before.
Yeah, I want to cut it before, just so they're in little portions.
Yeah. I just want to eat it now.
Yeah, I do. My mouth's watering, actually.
I keep getting your arm.
Sorry. It's me.
It's okay, Badge.
Okay, I'm just going to wash my hands and get the egg wash. Okay, like George said, we are going to put a little slice in there.
Oh. Didn't mean that.
Don't know why George is going to the other side of the room. I'm not going right the way through, I'm just gently giving a little
Gently doing it.
movement.
Oh, you've got one.
Oh! That's why I need you here, you see, George. A little egg wash, just giving that lovely glaze. Be generous with the egg wash. Some of these have got the brie right at the end of them. It looks really nice. Right, Like you can see, as you can see, I did. I quickly rolled the other one. I thought you've seen me do it once. You don't need to see me do it again.
Valid
Point, eh, George?
Yep.
Right.
Have she forgotten it? Nah.
I think they are good. In the Cosori Turbo Blaze, they're not all going to fit in one side.
So,
but
the magic about this.
Yeah, I mean, I can take the divider out.
That'd be good.
Yeah, let's take the divider out, shall we?
Yep.
Right, let's put these in.
Because why not?
I'm going to leave the crisper trays in the bottom. Because I don't want them to have soggy bottoms.
I'm just watching your
Oh, they're very slippery. In
well,
the words
you
of
did
Mary
just cover
Berry.
them.
I know.
Joke.
So yeah, for that reason, I am putting them on top of the crisper trays rather than just the bottom of the grand zone. Oh, look at that! It's got a bit of cheese right at the end.
Oh yeah, bags in.
You haven't that bit, are you? And then
They're all
it's nice
set.
that they can have a bit of space as well, isn't it? Because the meat is obviously going to expand as it cooks.
I could have cut the divider in.
I could have, but I didn't.
It's just better like
And
that.
look, I have got one just over the middle. It just gives them that room, doesn't it? So I'm going to lift this up, trying to use just one finger on that hand. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to use the grand zone because I've taken the divider out, so I'm going to use the grand zone button. I'm going to put these on 185. I'm going to do 15 minutes and then I'm going to come and have a look at them. Okay, 2 seconds left. Let's have a look. Oh, how good does it smell in here, George?
Good.
It smells amazing. Now, I will just give you a little hint. I set it at 185 for 15 minutes. I forget how effective these air fryers are. I would probably drop it down. I dropped it down to 170 for 15 minutes and that was absolutely fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these out. I'm going to put some of these on this little handy toast rack. Just to cool down. Look at that. Oh, and look at the bottom. Perfectly cooked as well. They cook so well, don't they? And like I say, you do forget, don't you? When you're used to an oven, I didn't preheat. And that was 15 minutes and I had to turn it down. Inside is cooked beautifully. Ah, they're really hot. Let's put those ones on there and I'll get another one. And we'll let those cool down and then we'll do a taste test. Okay, next recipe, even more simple. So I've used some sausage meat. I've used half a packet this time, just to save some for the football stuff. So I've got a couple of packets and a half now to use. So sausage meat, pork sausage meat. I've got half a is it a Granny Smith apple, the really green ones? Yes, they are Granny Smith, aren't they? I've used that because they're normally quite tart and tangy, aren't they? So I think that would be a nice contrast with the pork. And again, I've already rolled out some of my pastry that I had left over and obviously an egg for egg wash. So I'm just going to grate this apple up now and then I'll come back to you to show you what I have actually done. I've grated the apple, but I have actually just squished out some of the excess moisture because obviously when it's cooking, we don't want too much juice to be leaking out. Just a little tip there for you. Okay, so I have mixed up my pork and apple. So it's all nice and mixed. I did also put a bit of salt and pepper in there. The sausage meat is seasoned with some herbs, so I didn't bother putting any sage or anything in. But again, I'm just going to do the same. So I'm going to put my hands in. Like I said, I did roll out some the other half of that pastry that I found. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Did you hear that? Okay, so there is this one. Same thing again. Just manipulate it if you've like put it too far over. Just manipulate the meat. And again, pizza cutter works really well. Do your fancy pants chefy bit. Yeah, we quite like pastry, so I'm just going to leave it on. And again, we're going to go in with some egg wash. It again, doesn't matter if you make a mess, George.
Oh, yes.
Well, I've got a wet elbow.
It's that. I don't
Okay.
really know that.
Now I'm going to be like, has he missed a bit, anyone? Oh, you missed a bit.
I'm not though, 'cause I'm better.
Being doubly careful. Okay, same thing with these. I can literally go in straight in afterwards. I've not washed the air fryer or anything. I'm just putting these straight in again. Divider's not in. Put this beastie boy in. This looks like a piece of ravioli, doesn't it?
It's going to be my one there.
You've got your name on that one, have you?
Yep. I put it on it.
What would you put in a sausage roll, George? What ingredients if you were making one? So obviously the sausage.
Yeah, just that.
You'd just leave it plain, would you?
Yeah. I wouldn't put apples in it.
Oh, pork. You like pork and apple sausages, though?
I don't know. You never tell me what's in them.
No, I know.
You just say, eat
Eat
it.
up. Eat up.
Eat up.
Right, okay, so as you can see, they're all in there. Again, I've left the divider out, so I'm going to put them in. This time, oops, grand zone again. I'm going to take it down to 170 and 15 and play.
So easy.
The proof's in the pudding, the proof's in the tasting, something like that. Anyway,
Is that pudding?
well,
I don't really think so.
I am going to try one of these. Oh my gosh, look, the brie's all melted. And cut it in half again because it's going to be hot.
Just bite into it.
Okay.
Right.
This is the brie and bacon. Warm.
You look so happy eating that.
It's just so nice. The bacon really brings something. Just a real. It's smoky bacon as well. That'll be it, won't it?
That's the best.
And the cheese is nice. Right, guys. Mummy forgot to press play, didn't she? James just said something epic though. What did you say?
The best sausage roll ever.
And I didn't even tell him to say that. Well, just then I did, but before I didn't. What do you think, Ems?
Good.
Yeah? What, can you taste anything that might be in them? Or does it just taste nice?
Butter.
You can't see ingredients. There will be butter in the pastry, yeah?
Carrots.
Carrots? No, cheese and bacon.
Oh, they're amazing.
That helps. Right, go on then, clear off. You can come and try the other ones in a bit. Yes, you can have another one, George. We've got another one to try. Are you going to be able to try another one if you have another one?
No.
You can try. You can take one if you want one.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so it's finished. Oh, look at them. Oh my goodness, how can you not say homemade is not the best? Right, I'm gonna put them on the wine rack again. I'm gonna put them on. Oh my gosh, look at them. These are the pork. Actually, I'm not gonna say what they are. Not yet. What? All sausage rolls are pork, George. Right, I've cut 2 in half so they can cool down and you can try some.
They smell like a normal sausage roll.
Do they? Do they just taste like normal sausage roll?
Yeah, hot. I know, because the boy just ain't that hot. It's got a different flavour in it. It's got another flavour.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is, don't you? What do you think?
It tastes a bit like a sausage.
Tastes like sausage. Brilliant.
It's like a normal sausage roll.
You think they taste like a normal sausage roll?
They definitely don't. There's another bit of flavour.
Well, they're actually pork and apple. So there's apple
That's what it
grated in them.
was.
And you have had pork and apple sausages before. You have them quite a lot, actually, unbeknown to you.
Oh. Actually?
Yeah.
First one's still my favourite.
You like the brie and bacon? You like the first ones?
First one, my bit.
Oh, right. Mummy's going to have to try now. So, pork and apple. Oh, it smells of apple. You instantly get sweetness from the apple. And it does. It smells like a crumble or something. It's definitely a more subtle flavour than the bacon and cheese. But it's delicious.
See what the
So
dogs
Sam
think.
looking at Emily begging.
You want to do
Hi,
a dog's taste test?
Polly! Sit. Good boy. You're the snatcher, aren't you? Yeah. Is it nice? Was it nice? Do you like it? Good boy. Okay, so those were the never give a dog some sausage roll because then they won't leave you. So they were our festive sausage rolls. Give them a try. Put different fillings. Get your sausage meat. Add different things. Another one that I'm going to be doing is cranberry sauce one. I might put a bit of bacon in that one as well. Sausage meat, bacon, and cranberry sauce. You could put in, you know, like I do pork pies with Branston pickle and cheese. You can maybe put that in as well. Oh, chutney. That's going to be my next one. Forget cranberry sauce.
What's chutney?
What I have with cheese. Yeah. Cheese, chutney, sausage roll. So yeah, add your own flavours. Just put things with your sausage meat. Honestly, just be imaginative. Really easy, really simple. And with this, like I say, I actually had to turn my temperature down because I forgot how effective they are when you're making things like this. You can get a whole load. I mean, I could have got a load of more sausage rolls done in there because I was making a few different flavours. I just wanted to do what I needed to. When I cook them for the football club, it's just going to be easier and quicker. While I'm making a batch, a batch will be cooked in that time. So the Cosori Jewel Blaze Twin Fry is, I think they've got a discount running for Black Friday. Ben will put a link in the description with a special discount code or a discount link. Honestly, I would highly recommend this. It's fast, doesn't need preheating. You have the beauty of 2 separate drawer compartments or taking the divider out and having a huge area. And you can cook all sorts in them. Just because it's an air fryer doesn't mean it's just frying. You can do everything in them. But yeah, honestly, thanks again to Cosori for letting us showcase this for you. Check out the link. Best bit of kit in my kitchen. And that is truth. Right, thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a go at the sausage rolls. It's dead simple. Put any ingredient in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Just put what you like in. Make your own mixtures up. I don't know who that was.
That was weird.
Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you for my lovely assistants helping me film and egg wash and stuff and taste testers. George just put my light on.
Didn't mean that.
And we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.